So we're back on the plot, aren't we, lads and lasses?
Huge worm.
A big massive worm. There's a cowgirl. Annie Oakley. And James has got the beast, hasn't you? The wolf garden.
That's cheap.
What are you doing there? Turn it over.
Watching you.
Turn it over.
Alright. Grandma and Bradley are setting up an Easter egg hunt, but they're eating the chocolate.
That's a soil miller that James has got. You saw it last week. So James, step back. Have it sort of like that and then keep going like that with it. Forwards and backwards like a plough.
Oh, so it goes like this?
Yeah. just keep going to and fro with it. Is it hard? Do you want to film me doing it? Come on and film me doing it. It doesn't want to give it up, that, because it's ace. It's ace, isn't it? Start off at the top and then work back so you're not standing in your soil that you've already done. So while the little farmer's doing that, we'll see what Grandma and the little mini digger are doing, what they're up to. But, what's Grandma and Millie and mini digger? Hi there!
Where else shall we put one? Eating chocolate.
A bit of an Easter egg hunt going on here. Cadbury's mini eggs inside them.
Riding them.
Riding them, and James will have to find them then, won't you? Yeah. So we've been on with that. We've got some, I went down to see the lovely, fragrant and beautiful Patricia at Sow and Grow on the way home from work last night, and she's given us some plants. She's given us these. And some more up in the greenhouse.
Put your rhubarb in.
Yeah, rhubarb in. We've got these furrows and trenches, rather, for more potatoes on this side. So we're going to be getting on with that. We're going to be putting some of these ones in. We're going to be putting some Ulster prints and some more of the Red Duke of York. So we've got the Red Duke of York and the Ulster prints, if you remember, inside the greenhouse in the buckets.
Look at what I've done while you've been fanning about.
What have you done? Come and show us, Mrs. Farmer. I've not been fannying, I've been going getting compost, eh?
Planted all those potatoes.
Oh, look at that.
Bradley help. Look what many do.
These are International Kidney and Rocket, aren't they? So we've got International Kidney and Rocket here up at the top on the little patio bit, the brick patio bit. I've dug a hole there as well because we're going to be transplanting the cherry tree up to the top here because, as I said last week, it was in the way. So I'll show you that. We'll have to do the asbestos upload and update at some stage because that's going to be wrapped and shifted this week. But that's for another time. Let's go down and see the cherry tree. So the cherry tree is going to be moved. This will be a little bit of a job for Daddy, this to do, because it's in there and it'll have to be dug out all around and carried by myself up to the top. So let's crack on and do a bit more, and we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay? Bye-bye. Excuse me. So as you can see there, the lady farmer is working. Doing a bit. So we're getting 5 of the spuds in. Yeah, you're keeping them all the same, aren't you? So you've got what? You've got 10 there, yeah, and those 2.
And they're different.
Right, we're going to have to...
You're not going to want to mix them.
Have to...
They're first early Ulster. They're first early Red Duke.
We'll do the Ulsters in there then. I wonder could... No, it's a bit too much for to get 6 into there. Won't it be too much? Won't be enough spacing. So we can put them last 2 in buckets. Them Red Duke of York, get them in the next 2 rows then.
If it wasn't aiming, you could just be shoving them in the oven.
You're chunnering about, you, missus.
Shove them in.
You would just... No, you wouldn't. You're doing right, wouldn't you? So in there going. We put the fish blood and bone in, the pelleted fish blood and bone in to the trenches, just to give it a bit more nutrition. And Bradley's chucking things about like a little chimp. And then, so yeah, we'll have 10 Ulster Prince, which are the white potatoes. We'll have, they're a bit too close then, babe. And then 10 Red Duke of York. I'm going to get clonked in a bit, aren't I? And then we'll decide what we're going to be putting in there. We can get some, probably get some second earlies. We've got some second earlies actually in there, I think. So we'll get them in as we're going along there.
Somebody's not dug the trench long enough, that's what it is.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. We'll have to clear out the soil from that end. That's where I've raked it up to. So if we clear that out, we can get... Because we want to about 10 inches, probably from the side there. You could get away with it being about 5 or 6 inches from the sides. And then about 10-inch spacings between them. That's what we want. So we'll have to just make sure that that's the case. Otherwise they'll be too close together then. For letting the roots spread and letting the potatoes spread through the soil, won't it?
I'm just waiting for you to put the camera down and I'm going to pass you one of these.
Oh yeah. What, a rapid speed?
Yeah.
Here's little farmer, little farmer.
Don't bury them in with the potatoes, it won't grow.
Don't bury your eggs under the soil. You're not going to get a chocolate eggplant, I don't think.
That look cool. I'll be the first to plant it every day.
I know. Right, so we'll see you again in a bit. So Minnie Digger and the lady farmer have just got off now. They've just disappeared, and so's Grandma, Mother Earth. She's disappeared. James is taking bricks up to the top, aren't you? Watch what you do with them, you don't drop them on your head. Cowboy farmer. Got my hat on. It's a lovely day today, absolutely gorgeous. So we've got the Ulster Prince in there, the Red Duke of York in here. There's your first earlies. And then we've got Charlotte occupying this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So we've got 5 beds of the second early Charlottes. We've got some more Charlotte there. There's 5 more, but they're a bit unchitted. The Charlottes didn't seem to have chipped up as well as the other potatoes this time. So we've got our fingers crossed for them. In this top part, I'm just going to put some more spuds in here, but I'm thinking I might put 4 to a row, get 2 rows in and mound it up quite high, put 4 to a row of the Sarpo Mira and see what they're like grown in soil. Okay, so yeah, the last 2 rows we're going to try some Sarpo Mira in there. Quite a vigorous plant, spreads its wings quite wide, so with about a foot around for each one of them. So only 4 going in. They're going to be earthed up now and mounded up. In the base of this trench, the trench is about 6 inches deep, and then in the base of that, what I've done is I've put some of that stuff. We've run out of blood, fish and bone, so the organic chicken manure's gone in instead. See how that goes. And then on top of the organic chicken manure, we're putting some bog standard Asda's loose compost, the cheap stuff, in the base on top of the feed, so it doesn't burn the roots too, you know, it lessens the chance of burning the roots as they're coming out of the bottom of the potato, but they can reach the feed that's underneath there through the season. This is my idea anyway. And then the earth's going to go up on top of that, and then it's going to be mounded up on top like these are, with a sort of 50-50 of the compost and the soil that we've dug out to create our ridges. Yeah, so there'll be 2 rows of Sarpo Mira there. There's the Charlotte, the second earlies, occupying this area. And we'll ticket the Sarpos up at the end over here for your main crop. Okay, so with the earlies, the seconds and the main crops all in this one bed. And the bed's about a 14 foot, I think they're 14 foot beds these, pretty sure when we measured them last time. Okay. Yeah, so trench down about 6 inches. Some of that goes in the bottom, about a big handful spread about. to feed the roots, and then we're just sprinkling on so it doesn't burn the root. We're just giving it a bit of a softer bed. It'll seek out the nutrition. That's the plan. That's the idea. That's underneath. So the spuds go on top. So as you can see, the little farmer has started putting the potatoes in. So give it about a little bit more than that. Yeah, about there, mate. Yeah, and then put another one in about the same distance. Remember, chits up. You know the chits up, bums down, don't you? In there, and then one right at the end.
There's the bum.
There's the bum. And in it goes.
Then clipped in the walls.
Yeah. Get covering them up. So we collapse the walls back in on it. Make it still stand up, that mate. Is it still stood up? Make sure it's stood up. That's it. And once it's covered over, we continue to add in a mix of the compost as well, don't we, James? With them. Hey up. Hey up. Kind of in layers, it doesn't really matter, but just keeping it nice and loose. Yeah. Playing it fast and loose here, James, ain't we? Right, cover them up with the soil.
Scraping from the valleys and putting on the mountains.
That's how God created the valleys and the mountains, yeah. Go on then, carry on. You can pretend you're God. You're not doing your song? Scraping from the valleys and building up the mountains. Scraping up the valleys to grow our spuds.
Oh.
Go on, carry on.
It sounds better with potatoes. Potatoes, because that's what we're growing in this bed. Potatoes. Wow, that looks pretty cool if you go right here. Looks like an optical illusion.
It's like you're looking at it from a high altitude and a jet fighter, isn't it? Little farmer's going up to the chop shed with that hoe. And yeah, there we are. All our rows of potatoes are out. We'll be coming back in a minute to get the remaining ones there, which we just got to chuck into buckets. Oop. And there we go. So yeah, our earlies are occupying the first 6 beds here.
How does it look?
It looks like a habitat for creepy crawlies, alright, right? And then we've got the second earlies and then the 2 rows at the end with the Sarpome era. And it took us about an hour and a half, something like that, mate, didn't it, do all them? Yeah. Hour and a half, 2 hours maybe altogether, we're chatting.
Now should we go up on the roof?
Up on the roof?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So last night I had a meet up with Patricia from Sow and Grow. That's S-E-W and Grow. She makes cushions and all kinds of elaborate sort of like cushiony type things that are really quite beautiful. And she's also got an allotment plot with her gentleman friend Johnny. Both lovely people. Patricia is exactly as you see on the tin, really. She's exactly as you would expect. She's very lovely, warm person, very welcoming, and she's got a cracking little plot growing on there. It's probably about the same size as ours, to be honest. It's a double plot with a path down the centre. And when we went up there last night, sorry, the sun's in my eyes. She gave us some plant starts, and I'll show you those right now. Thank you very much, Patricia. It was lovely meeting you, and we will do it again soon, hopefully, for certain. It was great, that. Thanks. Yeah, so Patricia gave us these chilies and sweet peppers at the back there. If you saw her video from the other night, these were all inside the greenhouse that's down on the plots. And when I came down last night, I wasn't expecting anything. I just thought I was having a meet up and whatnot. But I'm really, really thankful that, yeah, look at that. We've got some starts, some beautiful little starts there on the peppers. And as we move across, just move these ones out of the way, because these are cheaty ones, these ones that I got from Trebarron, the sun gold. But we've got some more sun gold that Patricia gave us last night. There's a sun gold there, and there's another sun gold at the back there, and Black Russian Tom, Gardener's Delight, a couple of Tumbling Toms, Ace SS or Ace 55, not sure. Some celeriac there, little celeriac seed starts, and a Tabasco chili. Should put him up there with the other chilies, really, shouldn't we? But yeah, absolutely fantastic. As you can see right now in the homemade greenhouse, we've got quite a lot growing on at the moment. So I just put this back up here, put that sun gold up there. The giant pumpkins, they're off and running. Something's having a nibble at that. I'll have to find out what that is. Maybe a slug. It looks like a slug or something, doesn't it? Some slug damage. A couple of other mixed tomatoes there. There's 3 survived, 2 that have died off. They're the surprise tomatoes. We're not 100% sure what they are then. The cherry tom there. Yeah, some of them have died off in here. Hopefully the weather's getting better, so they should be a bit more stable going forward over the next few weeks into the short-term future. Yellow chard, bright yellow chard in there. Striped stuffer tomatoes have come up, which I'm amazed at because they weren't doing anything those last week, and now they're coming up. Rainbow chard on the end. Of the rhubarb chard, only one of those came up. I think I put them in too early, really, or whatever. I've done something to them. Anyway, there's that one, and actually there's another one over there at the back, a little one at the back there. But what comes up goes in. They'll all be going into the ground. Some Solendra beetroot there, over at the back. That's your pak choy in there. We've got the collies coming on nice in there. Getting the tool in? Is it that big long one? Yeah. I'll leave that one out for a bit. I'm going to give that back to Mick. Broccoli, spinach, swede. Yeah, that's the one. It's alright, leave it out. I'm going to give it back to Mick. And then the lettuce there. Cabbage. There's a round cabbage there. I think I got a pointed. Yeah, I got a round and a pointed. And we've got red cabbage there. Broad beans on at the side there. From the ones that we put in the other day, you remember when we put some Atashi's stuff in, the purple podded peas are coming up. Hee hee! Which is fantastic. Spaghetti squash isn't coming up as yet. Well, no, not as yet anyway. And there's some more pumpkins there. We might have put them in a little bit early, to be honest with you, but we've got plenty of seeds left over that we can throw in later down the line. Right, I was chatting away there and it wasn't recording at all. I don't know what you got on that. I think I've got your rundown on what Patricia gave us from Sow and Grow. I'll be putting the link to Patricia's channel down below. It's a fantastic channel and she's a fantastic lady, and so is her gentleman, who is Johnny, who we met last night. Bit camera shy Johnny, but he's a top bloke. Good contractor like I used to be, but yeah, nice bloke. So there we are, all the gear is in. I think he's the sort of muscle of the operation, Johnny. He seems to be doing all the work there, Patricia. And Patricia was sort of the brains or whatever behind it. But they made a cracking team. They were going really well together. We had a cup of tea and a nice little chat. We saw her plot. As I say, a double plot. Lovely little space that she's got down there. And it was a real pleasure meeting up with Patricia last night. Thanks very much, mate, for that. You'll have to come down, as I say, come down to see us. And we'll do some filming or whatever next time. We'll plan something out. Yeah, so it's all looking lush and nice. As I say, main crop potatoes, my Desiree there. We've got Maris Piper. We've also got the Sarpo Miri. So all the earlies and first earlies are in now. So maybe next couple of weeks' time, we'll be getting these in sort of mid to late April. These will be going in as well. But it's all coming through. We've got little bits of starts and whatnot coming through there. That's your standard beetroot. Forget, it's action beetroot, that one. Yeah. And cylindra, which are like the long beetroots. Excuse me, snotch your nose. All coming through, all looking good. All looking good, James, isn't it? Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! We'll have bloody dandelions all over. Chuck it on the floor, James, and stomp on it. Oh no, the seeds, the seeds! The seeds are going to be everywhere, aren't they?
It was 12.
Give Daddy something to do, won't it? Well, how are you getting on with them tools anyway? You're going to get all them tools into the shed?
Well, I nearly have.
Go on.
Shall I get that humongous brown?
No, that's for Steve. We'll take it up to Steve in a bit. Bit of a herb garden going on here. Mother Earth came down, as you saw earlier, and she started filling the herb garden that we've got in here. That was out of a bucket, and it needs to be earthed up, I think, as well. And we've got to look at the drainage for that one, because that was actually in a bucket for the entire year last year, and there were no holes in the bucket, so it was totally waterlogged for the entire year. That's why it's looking like it's looking. Garden mint there. Says oregano. Is that oregano? No, any of that. What else have we got in here? Some lavender either side of that. You can't eat the lavender, but it smells nice. Rosemary, you can eat that. Some thyme there. Lemon variegated thyme. Garden fresh. Some parsley that was suffering inside the greenhouse earlier. Let's hope he does alright later on.
Why are we looking at this chicken?
I think that is peppermint, it is. Multi-mentha peppermint. All of these were sort of in buckets last year, and we just put them in there now. We'll have to watch the mint. The mint tends to take over, so I might actually take the mint out of there, to be honest, and put it in its own separate little enclosure.
Remember when we started?
I do remember when we started. Don't kick the bucket. Are you going to try and plant yourself in there? Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm stuck.
You're not stuck, are you? Seriously? Good. Right, tidy that up and put it with the other buckets. With its little friends over there. That's it, that's the way. So yeah, we're going to come down again tomorrow, and we're going to do a lot more plotting and planning, aren't we, tomorrow? Get some more work done.
Let's go.
And we'll see you all later. Do you want to go up on the roof?
Take a picture.
Alright, little farmer.
I'm taking a picture of the entire allotment.
You're taking a picture of the entire allotment. This is where I fall to my grisly death, this bit. This is the allotment growing on. Coming on a treat, isn't it?
Check.
Check. 1, 2. So the cherry tree has gone from there, from the L-shaped path. What's that? What's up?
Look, it's that.
Now what have you got here, little farmer?
That.
Oh, is it a colouring in thing?
Yeah, wait, how many colours are in the allotment? 49.
49 colours? Wow.
Just in that section.
Okay. I don't know how that works, but we'll have a look at that later on. So that's what we've got on the go. There's our trenches with all our potatoes.
Up here just in case.
Yeah, we'll keep away from the skylight, yeah? That's where you want to be keeping your eye out, that skylight. If you fall through that, you'll get a pitchfork up your bum. Yeah? Think about that for a minute. It's looking alright, isn't it? Coming together nicely, all our fruits. On Kelly, Somerset Kelly's advice, I'll have to remember what your new name is for your... what's your new name now, Kelly? I'll put it in the links below. When we get back to the ranch, I'm going to do a couple of shout-outs as well later for everybody. Some of the newbies. and the old biz. That's brilliant, that. The soil miller from Wolfgarten. How do you say it?
Wolfgarten.
Wolfgarten? Garten?
Oh, Wolfgarten.
No, it's Garten. It's German. Wolfgarten.
Wolfgarten.
You look like you've got a necklace, Ash. The garlic, the onions. Oh, there's an egg that's been missed from the Easter egg hunt.
What?
There, in amongst the garlic down there. Can you see that light green one?
No, Dad, it's already been cracked open.
I know it's been cracked open, but it's still there. It shouldn't be there, should it?
We've already eaten it.
Looking good, looking great. Catch up with you tomorrow, and we'll see you all later. Hey? Hey? What are you saying now?
I'm trying to do a photo of a photo, but that does not work.
You're trying to do a photo of a photo, but that does not work?
Yes.
Fair enough.
But if you look on this screen, you can actually see
Yeah, we can't see you at all. We can't see you at all, James.
Oh. Ow!
Right, come and sit here with your dad. Put that down. You're forever on that. You can go on that when we get home. Come and sit here next to your dad before I have to draw you off this building. In a fit of rage.
I can grab a bit of that.
Yeah? Who's that there on the telly? Is it?
It's you.
Is it Little
me.
Farmer? No, it's me.
Not
isn't
me.
it? Yeah, so we've had another good day down there on the Little Farmer's farm, and there's the Little Farmer. Hi there.
My hat. Bye.
You nicked my hat. You stole my hat.
Later.
Right, see you. Don't run around on it. Right, see you later. Have a good weekend. It's Saturday night. Don't get too drunk. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. We'll see you tomorrow down here, back again on the Little Farmer's Farm plots. And peace out, yeah?
Yeah, but first, can you like 10 times that with speed? Because you said it really fast.
I could probably do it about 10% faster. But I won't even attempt it. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.